In this video, we're going to be talking about flying through some tight gaps. And in the beginning, when you fly drones, you know, the bigger gaps are going to be for you are going to be tighter. And the task is to be able to fly through gaps that you're comfortable with flying through. And then once you can do it over and over again, try and find a little bit of a smaller gap. Like here, you know, we're starting off just flying around the trees. These are still gaps. You know, this is a predefined path that you want to fly, and now we're going to fly between these trees. It's still a gap. It's a big gap, but in the beginning, you need the control to be able to fly through those gaps, right? And as times go by, you're going to have the control to be able to fly through other gaps, all right? And as you gain more control and more skill, you watch me not be able to do it this first time now, you're going to be able to fly through other gaps as well, all right? And then you're going to be able to come around items and be able to orbit them and fly through other gaps too. This just comes with experience, but it also comes with how you fly through the gaps. You know, obviously you need the controls, the ability in your fingers as well, but it's all about looking through the gap, and this is the most important thing. Don't mind the gap, look through the gap. All right, so when you are thinking about doing it, don't look at the gap, look through the gap. Say to yourself actively in your head, where is it I want to fly to? And don't think about the thing that you've got to avoid, because if you think about the thing that you've got to avoid, you will hit it and you will fly straight into it. And this is just proven fact. You will fly straight into it every single time, because that's what your eyes are looking at, and your fingers will just keep you going towards it. So when I'm flying through those trees, I was definitely not looking at those trees, because if I look at those trees, I will fly into them. So what you just got to do is try and also learn to fly slowly and line it up. Look through the gap, right? Don't look at the gap. And we'll just come back again. We're going to fly through the gap in the, whoops, slow down a little bit. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Come backwards, and try not to fly backwards either, because then you hit things. And we fly through it here, and then we can turn around, push the momentum forward, and then fly it again. And then we can come again, and then flick over the top of it, hopefully. And before you know it, you are flying gaps and then flicking over the top of it as well. Let's try it again. And if we just get straight, we should be able to do it. We want to fly through, come backwards, and then come over. And just come like this. And it's basically just learning to fly through the gaps and then just turn around as well. Because, it just looks nicer. And you can do this. This is what you need to learn how to do. And this comes, I promise you, with lots of practice and lots of stress about I can't do it. And you think I'm never going to be able to do it. Yes, you will. One day you'll be able to do it, but not in the beginning. It just takes practice. And whoops, don't worry about if you crash. Crash. The whole point is crashing on the simulator and not crashing in real life. And if you do crash in real life, just make sure you're not going that fast, and make sure you can get the drone back. That's the only thing I ever think about, is if I'm going to fly over something, am I going to have to climb that tree, which I haven't had to yet, to get the drone back? And is it going to go in the water? Is the drone going to survive if I fly over it? And is it worth me flying over that gap? Or is it worth me flying over that thing? Or is it worth me flying through these things? If you really, really don't need to do it, don't do it. Just to show yourself, can you do it? And then suddenly you work out, oh, no, I can't. And then it cost you a whole bunch of money because you couldn't do it, but you were too delusional to think that you could do it. And then you end up having to buy 300, 400, 500 euros stroke dollar stroke pound drones once again, and then you end up not flying any drones for however long it is until you can afford to buy that other drone. Not happened to me yet, but I did, however, crash my Mini 2 SE, and just like a day or 2 days or maybe 3 days before I wanted to go on holiday to meet my parents in South Spain. And oh dear, I then had to order new parts and had to take it apart as well, and I had to take the whole drone apart. It was an absolute nightmare. And then I had to desolder a part on it as well, and then solder it on again, and put it all back together. And then I put it all back together, and it didn't work. And I sat down with my wife, and we were watching TV, and I was just crying inside, knowing that I don't want to have a drone now for the holiday. And then I decided to take it all apart again, clean everything up, clean everything down, maybe look for something I did wrong. And once I cleaned it all down with alcohol fluid or whatever it's called, and put it all back together again, it worked. So, but this is the part and parcel of drone flying and crashing. If you're not willing to fix the drones yourself, or get your hands dirty as such, or take things apart, and you need patience, because the DJI drones in the beginning, the first time you take them apart, you think you're going to break them. And you just need, I bought a iFixit toolbox as well, or tool bag, whatever you want to call it, with all of the parts. And it taught me that you need practice to do these things. This is the whole point of it. If you don't want to practice, make sure you're good at fixing drones. If you do practice, you don't need to fix drones, because you don't crash them. So yeah, it's all down to you. But look, this is a great track to learn how to fly through gaps, because you can line yourself up. You've got a nice tunnel. You've got to be able to fly forward. You can learn how to fly backwards. Let's come inside this barn as well. I'll have to slow down for it, because I don't think I'm going to make it first time. I always say that, and I do, but that's just because I practiced a lot. Oh, there we go. See, I do crash, obviously. Let's now change to the track. The select track. Let's just check it. Take any one of them. Okay, so let's come lift off, and now let's go to a predefined track. And there's a nice little gate thing under here, and we can go through. So this is where you start with your gaps. You work out what size gaps you can do in the beginning, and then as you go through, your gaps get smaller and smaller and smaller, and you can fly through them faster and faster and faster, and you get more proficient. Well, excuse me, more proficient at flying through the gaps as well. Where's the other? Where's the other thing then? Was there only one? Was it? Was that it? Or was there one up here as well? I don't know. I thought it was the end of the track up there. Anyway, I think this video has probably been long enough to show you all about flying through gaps. And make mistakes. Make mistakes on flying through gaps on the simulator, and be brave. The more brave you're going to be about flying through the gaps, the quicker you're going to learn how to fly through the gaps. There's another one down here that we can get through there. There we go. And then start to try and fly backwards through the gaps, and then fly over like this, and then come round again and drop down, get more control, fly through the gaps again, obviously going backwards, because going forwards is no fun, and then just dip down, see the gap, twist backwards, and then go up again, see, and go down. There's a gap there, we can go backwards through that gap. Before you know it, you're thinking, oh, well, it was so difficult to fly forward through gaps, and then you start flying backwards through gaps. And we can twist here and turn this one here, see, and we can fly backwards through gaps. As long as you know that you are lined up, we can just turn around. Okay, that one didn't work so well. With that said, I think I'm going to finish this video here. If you did get something out of this video, or you think that someone else might get something out of this one video, then please do me the favor and give it a like, because it helps other people to find this one video. I do make lots of different videos. Just because I'm making drone videos at the moment doesn't mean to say I'm going to make drone videos tomorrow or next week. I might make videos about programming. I might make videos about living in Germany. I might make videos about Borussia Dortmund. I might make videos about cryptocurrencies and stuff. So if you do decide to subscribe, thank you very much, first of all. But don't be surprised when you see other types of videos from me. I will not be offended if you basically just scroll on. I'm not one of these people who say that You know, a percentage of my viewers are not subscribed. You decide that for yourself. But just, you know, just subscribe, don't subscribe. Just be that, you know, that let me be that channel where you just scroll past some days and you click on my videos some other days, and maybe I might highlight to you something that a new thing that you might enjoy. I don't know. If not, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm all right with it. But with that said, like, subscribe, share. If you've got any questions, feedback, concerns, critiques, then let's use the conversation section. Let's use the comment section down below to start the conversation. Other than that, my name's David Dawn. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao, and goodbye.